Yeah.
It's just clean for me. I think it's one of my favorite items in the game. Is the PA Arcana. It's very nice. All right, let's talk Dota.
Yeah.
Well, it's still Dota.
Yeah. Are we Dota?
But let's talk competitive gaming.
Okay, competitive gaming with predictions. The players will give us more time for this. So, team with the first Roshan kill. Infamous will be focusing more on towers, so I kind of lean with the PA side, going for getting Roshan earlier.
Both teams can take it. It's like strictly from a draft perspective, I would give it to Radiant, but I just think LGD are the better team, and they're gonna get it. That's the only reason.
Team who places the most observe wards by the end of the game.
Coin toss. Who do you want?
I'll go with LGD,
right,
just because I think
Infamous.
they're still going to win, because they're going to have more money. Play with the most kills at 10 minutes.
Ember. I'm getting Somnus this time. I'm not gonna make the same mistake again.
I'm going to go with Tomato.
All right.
I think Tomato's going to have the success.
Longest kill streak.
Oh, PA.
I could definitely see PA, but at the same time, it's not the best PA game ever. I actually think Ember has a better matchup in this game than PA does.
But then PA gets like a rampage.
I'll do Ember as well. Let's go.
You do Ember?
You can do PA.
I'll go with PA. I'll go with PA.
It's more exciting if we have different choices. Okay.
It's exciting for us, but we're not helping the people at home if we're doing this. Like, we're at least giving you 2 options to choose from.
We're showing you all the wrong picks.
Well, I don't think we have a really good win rate with predictions. I think
I had a
50%.
I had a 4 out of 4 game last night with Shiver.
Okay. Wow. Obviously, that's it. Yeah, you're just gonna leave me behind.
I got a 4 out of 4 and a 2 out of 4, I think. That series. That was pretty good.
Alright, no invasion for runes this time around. There is some nice aggressive vision. Not going to block any camp up on the top. But this little sucker right here is going to watch the LGD support of Yao moving very closely, giving King Tekka a little bit more space for his puck on the top lane. Tomato and Matthew going to team up in the mid lane.
That's a strong lane, by the way.
It's a Nyx and Ember they're up against. Is it strong enough to go against the Nyx and Ember?
Yeah, they win this lane if they play it right. Infamous's lane is very strong.
Just Shards and Siphon?
Exactly. And the Flame Guard is way too weak on level 1. Now, Mana Burn is really annoying, so I think if you're Infamous right now, you want to just go on this Ember right away, I think. Just keep him busy.
Well, Death Prophet hasn't leveled anything up just yet. Looks like they're waiting for the level 2 before they make any kind of play. Bottom lane, Acel is going to realize that he doesn't have a camp to actually stack and got blocked up by the Observer ward that 11 put on the bottom lane. So it's just a one-on-one sort of matchup until Acel can do exactly this. Stack, farm, and they are going on the mid. Victoria having trouble getting out of the shards. Need an extra hit up the hill. It misses as well. It wouldn't be enough to find the kill, but
that really didn't look like he could get around those shards, but there was just barely a little crack he could sneak through there.
Just suck it up, breathe it in. You'll squeeze.
This is still going. Yeah, now they're both level 2 and the Ember's level 1. So he's gonna get his level 2 now, but this level 2 doesn't really do very much for Ember. The breaking point here is level 3 and especially level 5. His Flame Guard is extremely bad, so he needs to be very careful to not get out of position here. The good news for them is that Tomato has almost no mana left. I wonder why. How are the other lanes going? So Puck top is getting what he can. King Tekka is on the side here. Skilled phase shift to avoid Illuminate. Gonna get his level 2 in the tree line, and 11 bottom is 2.5. And they did open that camp that Magnus blocked, so that will be available from level 2, from minute 2. Wait, what just happened to XL? What? He was pulling, and then the creeps were just like, nope, and then he had to pull them back again. They just changed their minds. It was like, nah. I think I'd rather live a little bit shorter, just go to lane and die fast. But he was like, nope, you gotta come back here.
Man, this middle lane, Somnus in trouble. The shards actually locked him in on the Radiant side of the river. The damage, Matthew, one more punch, and he'll find the kill. No, the Orb of Venom, he's dropped down to 16 HP. King Tekka's coming over, they'll cancel the salve. He'll get the Arcane Rune and get away, but yep, there's your snowball forward, and Matthew will spill first blood onto Somnus. Yeah, but you didn't pick Matthew. Estella kind of like committed almost the cardinal sin as well for Chikura. Yeah, leveled Liquid Fire over going Dual Breath first level. It always feels a little bit odd.
It's you can make a case for both. If you're playing a hard 5 Jakiro, you don't really have the money to get the amount of sentry or the amount of clarities that it requires to spam out Dual Breath. It's a very expensive ability. But I would say most of the time Dual Breath level 1 is indeed better. But the nice thing about the Liquid Fire is that it's free. So
yeah. But then you sit there with a full mana pool going, ah.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, you know.
Like if you're pushing a tower, most definitely understand it. Like, Liquid Fire is so good when you're going underneath the tower early on.
So what he's doing right now, I don't think is worth it. Jakiro is one of the best supports at doing this. He can just farm the jungle camp like this, but he should be pulling. There's 2 open camps that they could just pull from, and right now they're basically just giving Magnus experience for no reason when they could deny him as much as possible.
It seems they wait until they do the stack. Like, so Acel doesn't do like the pull into secondary pull. He preps the stack first, but that's when we saw 11 come over, skilled up in power, and then actually took some of the last hits. He comes over and contests the stack.
Yeah. I still think overall it's better for Infamous that that happens.
King Tech is trying to do the same thing.
Well, Excel made a stack here, gets the rune.
Oh.
Mid lane. Oh, the shards didn't get him.
They didn't lock him in. Mana burn will take a little bit off Tomato, but now this mana burn is not doing anywhere near as much as they need it to. You got stick charges as well as bottle charges to get him in mana range to get enough spirit siphons up to attack the Ember. And they can split the charges between himself as well as the Tuskar if they need to get Snowball and shards up.
Yep. This lane is still very hard for Somnus. You can tell it's just a different type of game than the previous one. He's being doubled up on CS by Tomato this one.
Yep.
Such a good DP pick. I'm still very impressed with that choice. They took a lot of time to pick it as well. That's one of the big benefits of having so much time in the last phase. Is when you're last pick and you can get that like perfect pick in the end, it can have a really high impact on the game. And this pick so far has proven to be a really great choice.
Matthew trying to keep his clarity up as long as possible. Puck. King Tech is able to get himself out of trouble on the top lane.
Hey, I have mana burn. I was about to say, you know what I don't want to play in this game? I don't want to play DP because of that mana burn. It's just so annoying. But at the same time, he's doing really well. And it's a good lane apart from that. It's just, that's a nuisance. But they're playing around it the best they can. Oh, Somnus here could... Matthew is being very patient here. He's just waiting for a very long time for an opportunity in mid. As 11 somehow killed the Jakiro. Okay, I was not looking for that.
Skewered and Shockwave. I only just caught the tail end of it. And that patience from Matthew maybe wore off a little bit too. Somnus was back at his tower and the shards were well off target. Unless they go in for round 2. And, well, that's exactly what they do. The Spirit Siphon holding him inside the shards. Tomato doesn't have enough mana for a Crypt Swarm. That would be it. It would be enough to get the kill, but it's just not there. Matthew has to back up and now burn the Shrine. So all 3 players from LGD will come back up to full health and mana.
They forced a rotation from the Coddle, though, and forced the Shrine to be used. This is still a good play from Infamous.
It's going to help the Tomato for the next fight, because he just picked up the Haste Rune as well.
They're going to go use their own Shrine now. There should be a kill in mid soon. Ember is going to just now get level 5, but I still think they could kill him through that Flame Guard until he's 6.
This Phantom Assassin's been having the best time of anyone, though. Like, he's sitting at 3k net worth up on the top, completely uncontested, hit his level 6. Like, King Tech is getting as much as he can out of the lane, but there's only so much you can do against a PA.
Yeah, this is... I mean, it's a pretty good lane for Puck in a one-on-one scenario, but just the impact of the Coddle in the beginning is enough to make this...
Snowball! Wow, that's deep! To the tier 2 tower, in fact. They committed the Exorcism, and Tomato, thanks to that Haste Rune's got the movement speed to get away. Matthew may not be so lucky. The stun uphill from Victoria, able to connect to the Tuskar, hoping that 4 armor is going to protect him, plus the boots, a quick slow, and Shockwave. It was a skewer slow that found that kill, and, well, I was kind of waiting for that when PA hit level 6 to get a kill, and it happens. Puck will drop.
Went to Coddle, though. Guess he got him with an Illuminate there. And Yao is being very efficient, by the way. That's one of the benefits of Coddle. If you compare the Coddle and the Jakiro, Coddle is a level and a half ahead. He's just getting a lot more out of the pulling and farming top than the Jakiro is.
They're coming again. Spirit Siphon. Somnus doesn't have a Spirit up. There goes the Shard. Starts the Spirit, and we'll be able to get away.
They're going to need to skill Silence now to kill him.
Yep.
On the DP. He might skill it now on level 7. It'll be interesting to see. It's not that common for DPs to do that. Most of the time you want to either get a high level Crypt Swarm or the Siphon, but in this situation I would like to see 1 silence point. It's 3 second silence. It will definitely do a lot of damage indirectly, just because the Siphon will keep running at least that way.
As LGD, the group up for the first time. 4 heroes together, 2 under the cover of smoke, Victorious, we're all Somnus. They'll move around the dire observe ward, finding Matthew, allowing him to get that easy setup hill for Victoria. And Snowball, well, save for a second, and the Sharks give him vision to go down to the camp. Somnus will follow through with the Fire Remnant and get the kill. So 4 heroes rotated. They do find 1 kill.
Somnus needs to get another kill in the next 1 minute and 35 seconds.
That's a lot of pressure.
Yep, let's go.
Why are you putting that time limit on him?
Because at 10 the predictions end.
Oh.
And he's currently 1 kill behind Matthew.
Oh my god, I got Tomato. Tomato needs to find a kill.
He needs to find 2.
Oh, that's problematic. Okay, feed time.
Just all chat, hey!
Hey, would you mind just getting me fantasy points, please? That's all you gotta do. And
we haven't seen much of the Void just yet. It's been 9 minutes and he's kind of just been farming bottom similar to what the PA did. I wonder when they want to activate this Chronosphere, because their lineup is very, very good at playing around it.
They need levels on the Jakira before that's really going to work. Like,
it's good with DP.
There's, yeah, DP can function with it, but DP's kind of like comboing with the Tuskar at the moment, and it's too far to connect the two. But on bottom lane, just forcing the tower down with Liquid Fire and Dual Breath, and there's just no easy kill.
The Coddle has joined bottom lane to try and delay this tower, and that I guess the Mag is just gonna leave, go to the jungle. Let Coddle try to repel the bottom push as long as he can.
Seems easy enough.
He's gonna lose the tower on this wave, I think, if he doesn't get help. Void can just time walk off the Illuminate, and the wave is still gonna be alive. The Jakira will get hits in.
Actually, with both of the calls off the lane.
Well, they need to use ice shards as well. They need to nuke out the lane. Oh, okay. That didn't hit anything.
It's looking for Yao in the trees.
No, not getting it like this. This is taking really long. This is actually super good for LGD. How long time this tower push is taking, how much Yao is getting out of this indirectly. Just buying time for his team, you know? There it goes. It's gonna walk that off and then start hitting. Jakira needs to get over there now.
Yep. Liquid fire is required to keep diving the tower like this. Same time, Death Prophet's had the time for life. Like, you rotate down the bottom lane to fight this, she's gonna burn Exorcism and take the tier 1 tower in the mid. Or, worse, TP down and then it's Infamous fighting underneath their own tower with Chronosphere up.
Oh, Victoria,
so Victoria moves over. They'll put the Liquid Fire in to start with. Dual Breath going to catch both Somnus as well as Six Assassin and the Chrono. It also grabs both, but support is here from LGD. Yao, that Illuminate did so much damage. Faceless Void cannot time walk in time, mainly because he was RP'd up. So 2 heroes lost. Chrono burnt, and it's LGD who are the ones that get the 2 kills and the tier 1 tower on top lane in favor of Phantom Assassin.
Yeah, they didn't have DP connected with that Chrono. That's the problem.
Is she gonna kill Tomato? She jumps in, Mask of Madness is up, look at the crits, and the Illuminate from Yao will find the kill. And while all that's going on, a Selby gets picked off by Victoria as well as Somnus. LGD have just, they've put the foot down. They're ready to run.
This is such a big minute for them. Pretty much just went from a fairly close game to very LGD-sided with that sequence of events. The fight bottom, the kill top on the tower, and this kill on the DP mid, who is the one hero on the Radiant that was having the best game, is now being slowed down as well. And Amy is, yeah, Empower gonna be starting to farm up very nicely.
He does so much damage so quickly too.
The bottom tower is finally falling.
I'm wondering even if Spirit Siphon is going to be strong enough to stop PA from killing everybody. You snowball to protect yourself from the stifling dagger, and there it is again. You'll have to flip him up, and the shards, it blocks out a little bit. King Taka, do you want to commit the Dream Call for this? There is no real follow-up. Has to phase shift away from the shockwave. But then in another side, it's Tomato getting caught out by Somnus and Victoria. A Cell, a Dual Breath, at least try and create a little bit of slow and burn damage, combining with the Crypt Swarm, but Somnus' Flame Guard protects him from most of this.
Both teams are going to Shrine. They want to look for a fight now with this Vendetta. Flame Guard is up in 15, they can just go again straight away. Try to look for a pick. This Void would be a very good kill for LGD.
Just the other thing as well, the fact that Coddle, if he Chakra, the PA, you got double stifling daggers too.
Strong.
Like, that's so much burst damage, which you may not be expecting. And here they go. You actually do the Chakra instead onto the Ember Spirit, so it's the Searing Chains with low cooldown. The stun well off target from Victoria, where they blinding light him back, and she doesn't work with Somnus because his Spirit jumped forward, so Benjaz finds the space he wants to just time walk away.
A bit of miscommunication and mistiming from LGD there. That's going to cost them a bit on their mid tower.
They'll fight mid. And they jump. It's actually, the damage. Tomato, the RP! Skewers into the two of them. Tuskar was meant to be the aggressor. And it turns into a double kill for Amy.
And this could also be the mid-tier one. They will push pretty fast. They have 2 empowered heroes. This PA hits very quickly with the Mask of Madness. It actually turns it into a decent pushing hero. Look at this.
Silence up on top lane. Ember, Somnus. Actually, his Flame Guard still doing work, protecting him from the damage of a cell. Victoria's moving into. He just needs to attack one time into King Tekka. Able to do so, and the stun didn't go for both. Was just happy killing off the core.
Mid lane.
Yep, I'm watching it. The hilarious thing is Yao, who's currently got the best kill streak at 3-0. But there's a couple of swords in the ground in the mid. I always love this. Like, you want to talk about like the great Arcanas, how they have the little words like "Don't leave me here" from Matthew.
That's pretty cool.
And the damage output, or like, what were the chances? RNGesus. Alright, so Infamous are going to group up, and is this like they have to use their 5-man fight, right? Like, we haven't seen them together. Chrono, Exorcism, let them. Okay, I wouldn't say Macro Pie, but it's level 5 Jakiro. Like,
that in itself is a problem. XL is very underleveled this game, considering the type of lane that they had. He was basically free to pull and greed and just hasn't got enough out of it. No,
nice sentry ward. Matthew reacted, however. Victoria, don't know if he cottoned on to the fact they may have had a ward around there. But they're not even going to fight it. 11's creep skipping on the bottom lane, working with Yao. PA is going to come down.
Oh, look at this play again.
It's tier 1 for tier 1. It's Nyx Assassin first base pickup. It's the tier 1 safe lanes for tier 1 safe lane.
There we go. This PA is getting so far.
King Tekka, dead. Like, actually dead. Veil of Discord is up from Somnus. They had the amplification to work with. But as the Nyx Assassin just stalking him as he walked into the lane. Charge from Matthew. Gonna try and do something about this. Spike Carapace makes it difficult, not to mention the double Sleight of Fist Searing Chains. Ember Spirit needs help, and it's on the way. Phantom Assassin is coming in, and they've stunned up the big one. Tomato just locked in there. Phantom Assassin's able to find that kill, and one extra crit. A double kill. And got his first one in the mid lane before, and now he gets another one up on top. And I believe with that, yeah! Points.
Let's see in the end. I think you might actually end up being right because PA is so farm thing. Ember had a hard mid lane and he's recovered very nicely and can still get a monstrous game, but this PA is just out of control, man. This
is how far she's able to get the kills too. Like, you just jump in and pop.
Yeah.
Because it's the solo experience, right? Like, no one had to try and leech the experience off the lane. You look at the hero level difference at the moment, and it's level 14 on the Phantom Assassin compared to the other safe laner. Like, 3-4 levels in front, still ahead of the mag, still ahead of the Ember Spirit.
Yeah. Top lane, they found the fuck again.
Yep. In the tree lines, King Tekka, snowball forward, not giving enough control in time. Victoria finds that kill. Chronosphere is nice on 2, but the RP pulling Tuskar out, as well as Matthew, Benjaz. They're beating up to Victoria. They're able to get the kill to the Nyx Assassin, but here comes your Phantom Assassin. Jumps forward, crits, mid-time walk. Say goodbye to Matthew. What's the next target? Tomato is nearby, and, well, you've got the lifesteal. Why not? You want to go? Tomato, he's hiding behind the tree lines. He'll turn on at least the Exorcism. Ice Path will keep him away. The Shockwave does its damage. Here comes Somnus. Gets the Searing Chains, and now Blink in, and the damage. Somnus will take the kill. King Tekka trying to find something in return, but now the damage is so much. PA underneath the shrine is trying to kill off King Tekka. He can jump himself out, but it's taken too long. Unstoppable streak is ended. A cell will pick himself up 1,000. Not to mention, finally levels. He hits level 8 on the death of that Phantom Assassin.
Yeah. I mean,
how much experience did he get? So he got He got 1400 experience.
I don't blame Amy for that play. It's like, you know, you have Empower, you have Mask of Madness, you're super fat, you're so far ahead, you're just feeling the rush. You know, this hero is so momentum based and so fun to play when...
I'm blaming him, he just ended his kill streak.
Yeah, that's true.
11, flopped, and Snowball will follow the skewered target, so Magnus having trouble running away. Victoria the neighborhood finds King Tekka, able to land the stun while 11 blinks out. He cannot escape the damage from the shards, however, but support. It's Yao bringing in Somnus, looking for the kill. The Spike Carapace already locked up Matthew. A nice quick jump away from King Tekka, but he's locked in. It was the Searing Chains that still held its effect. One quick Illuminate phase shifts it out, but really, he thought he dodged the wave, but gets clipped by the tail.
It's not that easy to dodge Illuminate with a level 1 phase shift. It's actually very difficult.
Amy's building
Tomato.
up his... oh boy. Time Dilation's going to be there. Ice Path to hold the PA in position, and he's just going to move to the easier target, which at this point, it kind of is everybody, but it's the one who cannot time walk off the damage. So he kills off the Chikiro. Tusker, Snowball, going to come back after Phantom Assassin. That's a Desolator, a Mask of Madness there. You know how much damage you do, and he knows. He just keeps pushing the envelope.
They can't kill him with these heroes. They're...
King Tech is coming in to help. 11's nearby. Empower buff up. He actually, Empower buff up over on the PA. In goes Somnus. He's taking the silence as well as the Dream Call. And PA currently is farming up Alpha Orbs. That's very Eternal Envy. Benjaz jumps in. Nice Ice Pass. Somnus is going to fall. The Shockwave. We're going to revenge kill onto Benjaz, but again, it's Acel who's the man doing the damage to get the last hit.
And Amy being pulled to top by the Coddle. That's going to be a tower.
Just moving everywhere so quickly. I'm wondering what Jakiro even buys if it's like, yo boys, I think I need like a Rod of Atos to try and control this PA.
It's got to be a BKB coming up pretty soon as well, and it's too late.
Oh.
He almost has it.
Okay, then what? Vale's already there from the park. This money has to do something for him. Yule Scepter at least gets rid of the Flame Guard of the Ember Spirit.
I think at this point you maybe have to go Ghost, but you don't really want to because it's only good against PA. But if you don't have it, you're just going to die.
Yeah.
It's going to kill you. It's, I want to say this, playing PA in this type of game where you have Empower and a good start in lane, and it's a good pick against some of the enemy heroes, it's like some of the funnest Dota you can play. I love this hero a lot. It's one of my favorite heroes to play, and like if you just feel like the king of the world in this game, you know? The enemy carry Void is just not good against this hero. The magic damage that they had from the other heroes is nice, like the Jakiro, the Death Prophet, the Puck can definitely do it, but he's just too far ahead, and when the BKB comes in, I don't see them killing this hero.
Yeah,
he actually can't die in BKB. He's immortal in BKB.
They're not going to kill him. You've now got an Aghanim Scepter from... Yeah, Yao is 21 minutes into this game and he just finished up his Aghanim Scepter. You're going to have the heal during daytime on top of the insane lifesteal. And LGD, yeah, in you go.
Yep. We're going to get this one right, Toby. We're going to get the Roche.
I mean, this one right.
Wait, you didn't pick that.
No, I picked LGD to get first.
Oh, you did? Okay, so we're gonna get that.
And the play the longest streak, I had Amy, but I had play with the most kills at 10 minutes being Tomato, and ended up being Matthew.
Yeah, why didn't we see that coming?
It's such a hit and miss for who gets the last hit sometimes.
It's so random.
Yeah. PA just solos Roshan, so you've now got an aggressive hero now having an extra life. And there's nothing they can do to contest him.
I actually don't think he should take the Aegis. I think they should have given it to the Ember, to be honest. I feel like the PA can't die anyway. The logic here might be that PA will be the one hitting the base. Like if you're hitting the towers, you would like to have the Aegis.
Oh, they just they bring him up.
Enough.
He's like farming the mid. What else do you want me to farm? Okay, Matthew? Sure. Okay, I'll farm Matthew. Snowball out, and boom. Another. I was too slow. I don't know if that pops up if I'm looking in Dota TV and when I highlight that stuff.
I'm not sure actually.
Yeah, I don't know why. If it actually follows me click for click.
just to finish off on that Aegis thought though, like what you generally do is you either give the Aegis to a hero that has extreme value out of a second life, a hero like Storm Spirit, where you get a full mana pool and that makes a big difference, or you give it to the hero sieging the base, which in this case will be the PA over the Ember, of course. Ember is a really nice hero with Aegis though as well, like he can do so much with the second life. So you're looking at, okay, what's more important, that our hero sieging the base has the safety net, or that we have this high value hero with the second life. And, I mean, I'll be honest with you, I think in this case it doesn't really matter who they give it to, with this kind of extreme advantage that they've already built.
I'm just going to point out right now that Yao is possibly the best team player ever. So he keeps dragging the PA in to fight and then just runs at the enemy hero and then recalls in Amy again.
Yep.
Like that's all he is doing. He is the perfect transport. You take the tower, you keep pushing the wave out, the Empower is worn off now, so 11, you got a job to do, bro. Screw RP. It's called buffing the PA.
Yeah.
And there you go. Empower. Oh, he's got to wait 2 seconds. This is inefficiency. Done. God damn that PA. She's gonna have a butterfly by 25 minutes if this game keeps going and the rate's going.
Yeah.
Well, found a target down in bottom lane. Tomato caught out. Searing Chainsaw hold it there. PA not nearby, so they're not finding the early crit, but with the fact the Spirit Siphon is there, here you go. 11 pulls him back into Yao's Illuminate.
And into 2 Stifling Daggers.
It was the double daggers?
Yeah. I don't even think the second one reached in time.
What happens with the talent tree though, like when you do Chakra as well as like the level 25? The double-double?
Yeah, double-double.
Oh, Puck. Jump down. Okay, Amy's actually focusing now on objectives. Beating into the tier 3 tower, getting rid of this. Is daytime now as well, so Yao's sustain to this team fight is insane. Everybody heals up. Never-ending spam, never-ending vision. And I'm wondering how long it's going to take before Infamous just agrees that this game is done. Because LGD, like, it would take a miracle to win this, and maybe they can find it. You got your first. It's the Faceless Void Chrono, but Jakiro was too far away and didn't have Macro Pyre available. Dream Call RP is down. They're looking for the damage. The BKB protecting Tomato. Now it's up to the Snowball to do it. They pull them all in, but 2 are concentrated away. Triple kill. Whenever he wants that close, the cleave is even easier. And Phantom Assassin will end this game 13-1-4, 14-14-1-4. Phantom Assassin, 3 corrects and 75%. Oh. Brilliant game for LGD.
Oh, they placed the same amount of wards. I picked Infamous for wards. We were both right.
We were both right?
Yeah, both placed 11.
Well played, Cinderin. Well played.
You got one more than me again, Toby. Can't live with this.
That's it. Next game, Cinder will be doing the play-by-play. I'll be doing the analysis, and it will be the worst cast ever.
I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'd be good at play-by-play. Your analysis, not so sure about.
I think Valve just cottoned on to what we wanted to do, and we're being replaced for the next game, so we'll have different casters for the second series.
We got fired. See you guys.
Yeah, but we'll be back for Game 3. I think it's up to Cap and Draskell, who are stepping in to cast the next games up, but we will be back later today for Series 3 and 4, EG versus Infamous and Newbie versus HR, but stay tuned. There is more Dota coming out in all